Common Core State Standards, Math, 7th grade, Expressions and Equations in 4, Algebra 2A and B, and we're going to be solving more two-step equations because there's a lot to do with this, and it's really, really important. All right, so we're going to start with the equation 3 times the parentheses x plus 5 equals 45. And so we're looking to solve for what x is. Well, this is a perfect example of distributive. And so you're going to distribute the 3 throughout both of those terms inside. So 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 5 is plus 15 equals 45. So you've gotten rid of the distributive parentheses, and now we're going to start solving two-step equations. And remember, when you solve two-step equations, you always go reverse of order of operations. So we're going to take care of the constants. So subtract 15 on both sides, and we need to keep it balanced at all times, and we're left with 3x equals 30. And now you would look at the x side again, and you divide by 3 on both sides, and you get x equals 10. And you will be required to check it. It's the original equation, substitute in, and then solve it, and make sure it's correct. I'll go over that in the next video. Okay, on the number 2, second example, solve 5n minus 2, so we're bringing in our negative rules, equals negative 30. So you need to bring in all you have learned so far this year. So again, it's a perfect example of distributive, and we're going to distribute 5 to the term inside would be 5 times n is 5n, and 5 times negative 2 is negative 10. Don't forget your negative rules. And then bring down the negative 30. You've gotten rid of the distributive parentheses, so now we solve balance. So we're working on the inside, and we're going to add 10 to both sides. And this is a negative. And we're going to get 5n equals different signs, so you subtract, you get 20. Now we're still working on the inside, and so we're going to divide by 5 on both sides, and you get n equals 4. And let's do another one here. I think we can squeeze it in. Number 3. And it's a coefficient that's a fraction or rational number. N plus 6 equals 10. All right, so now we have to distribute the 2/3 to both terms inside. So 2/3 times n, well, that's 2/3 n, plus 2/3 times 6. So let's come over here. 2/3 times 6, we'll make that 6 over 1. And it's 12 over 3. Stop, drop, divide. It is 4. 2/3 of 6 is 4. And we bring down that. So we multiply the 2/3 to both terms inside. And now we balance. So we're working on the inside. And you take care of the constant. So it is subtract 4 on both sides, and it is 2/3 n equals 6. Now, to get rid of a fraction as a coefficient, you multiply by the reciprocal, which is 3/2, but because it's balancing, you have to do it on both sides. We're going to make that 6 a whole fraction. So this is a 1 coefficient, so that's what you want. N equals, and then this would be 18/2 would be 9. So n equals 9. Thank you.